Safe disposal of personal protective equipments. During outbreaks and pandemics such as COVID-19, use of PPE are critical in protecting yourself. Personal protective equipment is an important part of the overall safety program of any medical facility. There are many different types of PPE out there, ranging from gloves to full body hazmat suits. In a lot of cases, it can be reused multiple times. However, in other situations, it will be just a one-time use. All PPE will eventually need to be disposed of, and it is important to ensure that it is done properly. What we can do is follow standard protocols to ensure that we are disposing of potentially contaminated waste correctly. This video demonstrates how to remove and dispose of PPE. Current trends during COVID-19 shows a different future coming for litter cleanups. We are seeing more and more personal equipments littering our parking lots and roadways. Instead of plastics, we could be picking up gloves, masks and wipes. We have been hearing from more and more people who are seeing wipes, gloves and other related items on the streets and walking trails. The basic rules for proper trash disposal are taking on greater importance. These materials are being used to protect us from possible contamination. If they are not disposed of properly, we are risking the spread of this life-threatening virus. The World Health Organization states that once removed safely, face masks, gloves and paper tissues should be hygienically disposed of in a closed bin. The first step of removing your PPE is to take off your gloves. The outside of the gloves should be treated as contaminated. Those who venture out shopping for essential during this pandemic are often sporting disposable gloves, but wearing the same gloves from place to place or using your mobile phones while wearing gloves just spread germs. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggest after safely removing your gloves, you can dispose of them in a waste bin. Some gloves can normally be recycled, but during the pandemic, it is best to discard gloves away to keep everyone safe. To remove gloves without spreading germs, never touch your skin with the outside of the gloves. Follow these steps. Grasp the palm of one glove near your wrist. Carefully pull the glove off, turning it inside out. Hold the glove in palm of the still gloved hand. Slip 2 fingers under the wrist of the remaining glove. Pull the glove until it comes off inside out. The first glove should end up inside the glove you just took off. Dispose of the glove safely in a clinical waste bin. Always wash your hands after removing gloves and before touching any objects or surfaces. In this step, carefully remove the face shield by grabbing the strap and pull it forward and over your head, which will let the face shield fall from your face. Do not touch the front of the face shield. Then dispose of them in a clinical waste bin.
Next step is disposing your gown. Untie all ties or unsnap all buttons. Do so in gentle manner. First release the tie and then grasp the gown at the hip area and pull the gown down and away from the sides of your body. Once the gown is off your shoulders, pull one arm at a time from the sleeves of the gown so that the gown arms are bunched at your wrist. Then roll the exposed side of the gown inwards until it's a tight ball. Dispose it off in a safe closed clinical waste bin. Another measure against COVID-19 is wearing face mask. The World Health Organization recommends discard single-use mask in a clinical closed bin. Wash cloth mask before reuse. CDC advises how to make, wear and wash cloth mask. Face mask should be removed carefully. Untie or unhook from the ears and pull away from the face without touching the front portion. Then fold it half inwards until look like a roll, and also be wrapped with its ear loops so that it will not unravel. Then wrap the mask in a tissue paper and discard it in a clinical trash bag. Keep things handy before disposing. Antibacterial wipes. They are often disposed of incorrectly. Discard the wipes in a waste bin when used in public places and not in carts and groceries and letting others to touch. When used in home, make sure to throw them in a waste bin. Discarding contaminated personal protective equipment on the ground increases the risk of exposure to COVID-19 and has negative impacts on the environment. Please dispose of your PPE and disinfecting products properly.